All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're looking at Java if-else statements. So we've talked previously about using different ifs. You can use multiple ifs if you want, but you can also use an if and else. You can have it kind of pick. Your if statement can say, if it's going to be this, if it happens to be that, you're going to say, that they did the right thing or whatever. You can have a statement after that or have an add or whatever you would like it to do. And then the else is basically going to cover all other statements. Okay, so what we're going to do here, I just have a scanner set up, so we're going to take in an integer. So it's going to say, please enter an integer, and I have my my next int right here, so we're going to take that number in, and we're going to do a little number guessing game, basically. So we're going to take an if, and we're going to say that if num is equal to 5, then we're going to say, great job, or you guessed the number. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so that's that if. And if we ran it, we could totally do that and it would be done. But actually what we want to do now is we're going to set up an else. Okay, and with this is going to cover all other numbers that are entered. And if we actually had a loop here, we could say please guess again, and would go through a loop if we wanted to do something like that. But you are incorrect. Something like that. Okay. So the way these work is, this is our if. If the number happens to be 5, we're going to say you guessed the number, else you're going to say you are incorrect. And if we had a loop going on here, we could say, you're incorrect, please guess again. It would go through the loop, and we could have it run that way. The key thing with the if statements here is you really want to make sure that these brackets here inside is what's going to happen if that if is triggered. So in this case, if num is equal to 5, and notice we have 2 of these. These are logic kind of operators, and so we use 2 of them, where if up here we only have 1. So think of it like 1 means we're assigning the value, so we're taking whatever input here and we're assigning it to num, whereas this is saying if it's equal to this. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and run that. What have I got wrong here? Let's take a look here. Yes, there we go. There's the mistake. All right, let's try running that now. I forget those semicolons sometimes. All right, so please enter an integer. Let's say 6, and it's going to say you are incorrect. Let's run it again. And if we say 5, oops, run that again, 5 and then enter, you guess the number, so that enters correctly. So really when you're setting up these if statements, what's really most important is the brackets here, because you're going to tell it that whatever's within that's what's going to happen when it enters that if statement. In this case, we're just printing this out. Same thing with the else. You're going to need them at this side too, so you really want to make sure that these kind of line up. But other than that, it's pretty simple, straightforward logic, right? Like if this is 5, we're going to say this. Any other number because of else is going to be you are incorrect. And you can do this with a lot of different things. Any number, or you can change it around or whatever. So hopefully that helps you, and good luck with your coding.